I think a lot of people get new product development and innovation and all those, entrepreneurship completely wrong. They sort of have this conception that it's going to be all this like super cool stuff with lasers and, all of these things jumping out at you and, just like this marvel. Um, but if you're actually doing it and you're actually working on something, it is far from that. It is problem solving. It's doing little dinky things that you think are completely below you. It's getting up and just, firefighting nonstop to get something to work. It's something breaks and you have to fix it. It's looking bad and looking stupid repeatedly. It's like this thing is dumb. Why are you doing this thing? It's standing up in front of people and saying how cool the thing that you actually are trying to build and what you're doing, and everybody just like being not even like dismissive, but just like completely not caring. It's all of those things together, and it's really incredibly difficult on who you are as a person. It takes a tremendous amount of fortitude to get up and to keep trying to do something, despite the fact that you're like, look at this, over here. This is really cool. I'm super excited about it. And then everybody else just like giving you a blank stare and not caring. Um, and 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 it's really remarkably difficult to put this all together. And I think only once you've done it, you kind of understand the sort of mental battle that you go through. Um, and it's very similar, extremely similar to what you do in a PhD or in academia, where you're trying to convince people to sell ideas about something, and you're just doing the same thing every day, and everybody is discrediting you until all of a sudden someday it turns around and you're this like super genius or whatever, right? Like the whole thing, it is completely ridiculous. Um, I want to sort of say, as I've been doing this, today is a particularly bad day. I just want people to know that you just gotta be the same person that you are, and you just get up and you keep doing it day in and day out, no matter what is going on, how you're feeling. And yes, it seems stupid. Everything that you're working on doesn't work. You wish it would do better. Um, that like so. For example, I would have never have thought I would have been on social media as much as I am. And I think, yes, I have all of the same feelings everybody else has about it, right? Like, why should I be on it? Doing all, it's so stupid and, all of this kind of stuff. But how else do you do it? How else do you get the message out? I mean, you can't spend your way, you can't advertise your way, you can't do things to get in front of people. You just can't. It doesn't exist. It's not going to. You can't build a product and all of a sudden something is going to be spectacularly so amazing, like we just saw with Chat GPT, where it was just amazing. You know what it took to actually get that? It was millions, probably even $1 billion of development to actually get to that. Um, and you know, the rest of us that are doing this on the day to day, building up, doing things slowly, that doesn't have a lot of investment, just doing things as you possibly can. It just requires you to get up and to push away the world and to not stop when the world is telling you that you suck, that there's nothing good here, like who cares? And you know, as you're doing it and as you're going through it, just want you to remember that you're not alone. You're part of a whole group of people. And I think this is actually the biggest reason why entrepreneurship and innovation doesn't happen is because of all of these psychological barriers that you go through. It has very little to do with all the other things of investment and trying to figure out the problem. It's the fact of all of these psychological things, of standing up and saying, I can do this, getting rejection after rejection after rejection, getting like not even rejection, but just blank stares, people looking at you. You're that crazy person on the street corner yelling. You are. You're yelling about your religion on the street corner about how cool this thing is, and nobody cares, and everybody just drives by you and try not to look at you because you're too sorry and sad to actually, to be looked at. You're that one person everybody just like keeps their eyes forward because you're too sad to look at. I'm gonna tell you, that's how you do it every day. And you get up one day at a time, make a connection with one person, maybe try another person in another year, and you just do that every day. You keep telling your story. That is what real innovation, that is what real entrepreneurship is actually about. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.